Hi, welcome back to marketing. Today we're going to take a look at Chapter 4, Understanding Customer Behavior, Why Customers Buy. Understanding the customer's decision-making process and the reason behind purchasing decisions are complex, but it's critical that you as a manager or the food service establishment understand this behavior. If you look there on page 77, Exhibit 4.1, there are 5 steps to the purchasing decision process. I'm not going to go through all of those with you. I want you to read over those. Do understand that a want is a desire that is shaped by a person's culture or personality. Let's think about the college student. Because typically a college student would eat pizza, that person potentially would want to make a purchase of pizza. So you need to definitely recognize the need or the want that a consumer would have. Also, information search. Information search would be like you hand somebody a menu and they may not have walked into an establishment specifically thinking of a dessert, but once they see that menu and they see that decadent chocolate cake, they want to order that dessert. Evaluation options, they may purchase based on their perceived value of, let's say, the product quality or the price, the delivery. Also, other factors may influence a person's making of a dining choice. Could be location, price, menu variety, food quality. I think you're getting the gist. There's a lot of information that goes into a customer's purchasing decisions. Now let's look at external influences on buying behavior. There's 4 listed there. Income. Obviously, income is a big one. If money's tight, people aren't buying. So income is a big one. There's also background, peer group affiliation, and then household status. So please make sure you read through those and understand those. The other thing is I want to look at internal influences on buying behavior. Factors such as income level, background, and peer group affiliation and household status exert external pressures on individual buying decisions. However, internal factors also influence individuals' choice. All right, internal is going to be like their age. Age is a big thing. Older individuals with disposable income, they may impulse buy, or they may buy or make a decision based on the fact that they have that disposable income. Gender, we definitely know women, well, I don't know, men, y'all spend a lot, but I think women, we definitely view and make purchases different than men. So definitely gender plays a role. And lifestyle, the way a person lives, his or her lifestyle. Lifestyle is how people engage in activities. They may be sports enthusiasts, they may be hikers, I'm thinking backpackers, I don't know why I'm grouping those together, but whatever your interest is, if you're into dieting or whatever, I mean, there's a multitude of things there, but I think you get what I'm trying to say there. Some of the influences on lifestyle can be work, sports, social gatherings, vacation, hobbies, fitness. Those would be activities. Interests would be family, home, fashion, food, recreation. And of course, opinions would be politics, education, social status, economics, culture. So all of those things can influence the purchasing thoughts and patterns of an individual. Now, you need to understand the difference between restaurant establishments. Obviously, there's a huge difference between McDonald's and, let's say, Egger's next door. So to understand how you classify those restaurants, I want you to take a look there on page 84. Modern restaurants market segments, and target markets. The restaurant food service business is part of a service industry, which is made up of companies that primarily earn revenue by providing products and tangible services. Now, these can be divided up into 4 categories, okay? There are 4 categories. I'm going to lower the brightness here. I think I'm a little too bright for you guys. 4 categories. You got quick service, fast casual, casual, and fine dining. All right? It's important that you understand the difference between those 4. That way you can better determine what is your establishment going to be. Is it going to be quick service? Is it going to be like McDonald's where you walk in and you get something in a matter of seconds, or a drive-through? It is one of the largest, most visible of all restaurants and food service groups. Your quick service restaurants are characterized by their limited menus, fast service, and modest pricing. All right, typically you have a drive-through, all right, where they take their food away. Now, if you flip over there, fast casual, you can look at what fast casual is defined as. They do not provide their guests table service, but their food quality, overall service level, and decor is intended to be higher than that typically found in a quick service. So they have limited service or self-service format, average check between 8 and 15, made to order food with more complex flavors and dining choices more than a quick service, okay? So you can take a look at that. Now, casual restaurants, I would consider maybe like Applebee's, Longhorns, restaurants on that caliber as being casual restaurants, your steakhouses, things like that. You can walk in, it's still a casual atmosphere. They do have a menu, but they have more offerings. You're able to modify it. You can ask for things to be omitted. That to me would be more of a casual restaurant, generally considered to be both that table service to guests and serve moderately priced food in an informal atmosphere. Now, if you flip over to fine dining, I would say Eggers is probably between casual and fine dining. They have table service. They have the extensive menu, but you still have that. I would call it maybe a little more than casual atmosphere. You would not want to walk in cut-off shorts or anything like that. So Eggers would be probably between casual and fine dining. Don't quote me on that. I could be off base slightly, but that is my understanding. Fine dining restaurants offer guests the highest quality of food, full table service. They have product offering, service level, and then the ambiance. So you do need to make sure that you understand the difference between those 2 classifications of a restaurant. Product offerings in a fine dining is going to be that high-end menu option, that fine wine, the wine being presented and offered at the table and opened, and you're smelling and tasting it. Service level is going to definitely be high end. They're going to escort their guests to the table. They're going to explain to you the menu. They're not just going to hand you your menu like at Cracker Barrel and walk away. They're going to explain it to you. They're going to let you know what the specials of the day are. I think you get the gist of that. I want you to make note there on page 89, Exhibit 4.8. There are different countries offer different styles of table service. So just take a look at that. That's pretty interesting. Now, I do want to point out sommeliers. I hope I'm not butchering that word. Sommelier is your wine guy. That is the person that is going to bring your wine specifically. They can make suggestions for wine pairings. Again, these are high-end fine dining restaurants. You're paying for high quality food, but you're also paying for that one-on-one exquisite service. And then the ambiance, obviously, it's going to be more high-end. It's not going to be that commercial setting with, just everything looking commercial, really, in my book. The other thing that I want to point out there, examples of commercial and non-commercial food service operations. These are great things to look at because you do need to understand that there are commercial food service operations such as restaurants, bars, pubs, hotels, motel restaurants, county clubs, city clubs, things like that. And then you have your non-commercial food service operations. That's going to be your schools, your religious institutions, your colleges, university, military bases. So again, please make sure you understand the difference between the types of restaurants, what is included in each of these styles of restaurants, the styles of table service, so that you can better understand how to classify your own establishment as you start creating your dream establishment for your project. Once again, make sure you do your review your learnings at the back of the book. Submit those answers to me. Those are part of your homework grade, so I do need those turned in on the designated days that they are scheduled. And as always, I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. If you need to come in, just set up an appointment with me. I'll be glad to meet with you. If you need the computer lab, if you have technical difficulties within Moodle, please reach out. I do not know that you're having a problem until you reach out to me. And as always, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you for tomorrow's lesson. Bye-bye.